This is Alan. I just wanted to talk for a moment about rewards and props. So a lot of a lot of teachers have lots and lots of amazing props. I did not want to have a lot of props because I plan on teaching from an RV for part of my time, and that means I have very little space, and I don't want to be bogged down with a whole lot of stuff. So my props are pretty basic. The ones that I use on a regular basis are my magnifying glass. For example, I'll say, oh, where's that word? Or do you see dino? So I use that all the time. I'm all about popsicle sticks. So I have lots of things stuck to popsicle sticks. This is my plane. So I'll often go, especially for the lower level classes where you're talking about going to Kenya and different countries. I have Meg and Mike and some other characters also on there. I have a star. And so I would love a wand with a star, but right now all I have is this. So if a student gets a star, whenever they get a star, I say, oh, you get a star. And sometimes I like dance around with it. I have a little monster. I think I got this at IKEA. This is my little monster, and this is great because some lessons talk about cubes. Some lessons talk about boxes. And so I actually use this. This was my son's. I don't know. It's like a Roblox thing or something, but I stole it from him. And so I use this, and I often will say, oh, the monster is in the box. The monster is outside of the box. There will be lessons where you can use that. And you can also put other things in there, maybe like a pen or whatever you need. And I have a couple of dolls that I use. I have Elsa. A lot of the little girls love the fact that I have Elsa. Elsa is great because even though it looks kind of strange, sometimes we talk about knees or legs or feet, and so I can really utilize her for that. Also, like a beautiful blue dress. I have my husband is from the Czech Republic, so I have a couple of dolls from the Czech Republic. This is a bee. This is great because he has wings, and so he flies. He has stripes, so I can talk about him. And then I have this guy, which is a mole. His name is Kurtek. He's Czech, but I think they might have him in China also. I don't use him very much, but he's just kind of like one of my go-tos. And so those are my main props that I use. The dolls, the magnifying glass. I use pens a lot, so I have like a little basket here that has a bunch of pens, dry erase pens. I have a flower pen, so I'll use this a lot. Sometimes I use this as a microphone because I don't have a microphone. So sometimes you'll want to sing a song and say, if it's I sing, you sing, you could say, this is the way I go to school, and then let them do it to repeat after you. Something that's pretty handy is, again, a popsicle stick. I have A and Anne, a toy, an apple. So those are pretty great. I do keep $1. I keep $1 on hand because you never know if you want to show them money. And then let me just say something about rewards. Like I said, this is what I often use. Stars are built into the computer program that we use, the software, so you'll be able to award stars, but as a visual representation, like a more tangible one, you can say like, oh, you get a star. Also, I'm pretty sure I got this at the dollar spot at Target. This is for teaching fractions. So what I do is when I first started with VIPKID, I did the pizza reward a lot. And if my internet is for some reason not working on my phone and I can't do slides, which I'll talk about in a moment, I use this for students who haven't seen this before. So I will just say at the beginning of the lesson, when you do a good job, you get a pizza. And they'll like pretend to take a bite. And so this is the pizza. So every time they do an excellent job, they get a star. And then other times I can go, oh, you get a pizza. Oh, and it's also great because it's felt, so it sticks on there for the most part. If it falls off, they get a kick out of that. We all laugh. But it's great because it also is great for counting, and you can say, oh, you get two pieces. How many do you have? One, two. And they get to practice counting, so that's nice. And of course, by the end, you have six pieces, and then I'll say, oh, you have a whole pizza. So for slides, I would say once you have some experience under your belt and you feel comfortable moving away from the hands-on rewards, you can use Google Slides, which it has saved me because there's so many amazing things out there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. There's Facebook groups for VIP Kid Google Slide groups, and you can go in there and see all kinds of just get amazing information. And then what you can do is you have Google Slides on your phone, and there's other ways that you can do this with your computer using ManyCam and all these things, which I haven't even gotten into yet because I'm technologically not great. So this is what I do. So you do it on your phone, you put it in presentation mode, and again, this will be explained as you move into this area and you learn from that group. But if I have a younger student and I just want to keep it pretty basic, I will award them stars and I'll go, oh, you did a great job! You get a star! And I just hold up my phone like that. And then maybe then they'll get another star and I'll go, oh, you get another star! Nice work! Yay! So that's like the basic slides that you can do, and I'm going to open up another one. So I love for older students, you can do conversation starters and getting to know you things. So I have it on my phone. I'm loading it up now. So there's nothing there. There we go. Okay, so I click on it. I get it like set up. And then I will say, oh, Bow Bow, pick a number. And they will say 3. Oh, what food do you not like? Ugh. And it's a great way to start conversations. But they have to be a higher level, obviously, for that. And it's also just a great way to get to know students and kind of have some little side conversations. So that's really wonderful. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful for you. So it's been about props, minimal props. Some people have all kinds of stuff, and that's awesome for them. I could not deal with that. It's too much for me, especially because I want to travel. So minimal props and minimal rewards. Obviously, if you have things on your phone, you don't need to be carrying around a bunch of magnetic stars and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool too. All right, I hope that helped. See you later.